During Pope Francis's visit to Philadelphia, he challenged each of us with the words, "What about you?" The Pope asks us to consider how we might bring more joy and hope into the world. Those words have helped generate a new vision for the Catholic Charities appeal. People from every walk of life and from every neighborhood in our community count on us for help. Therefore, the appeal has been expanded to benefit nearly 180 organizations and ministries.
In partnership with Catholic Social Services, our parish is trying to change the way we talk about and structure assistance to people, particularly in social services. Too often, churches and nonprofits work, and a food pantry is a great example. We measure success or outcome by the amount of food we give away or the number of people we serve. When if we really truly say that we love these people, we should measure our outcome based on the number of people that don't have to come back next year.
At the time, we were adopting through Catholic Social Services because the doctors pretty much told us we would never have children, which is pretty funny today. And so we started the process of adopting Sophie. She was profoundly deaf. When we met her, Sophie just looked at me and she signed mother. And she looked at my husband and signed father. And she looked at our son and she signed brother. And then she turned to the guide and looked at her and she pointed to herself and she signed family. And that's how our life with Sophie began.
It's really hard to keep up with your Catholic faith on a secular campus when most of the people here aren't practicing any sort of faith, let alone Catholicism. And I fell away, I guess, from my faith a little bit in practice.
But it's something certainly I'm apprehensive about. I'm about to reach the retirement age. And you look forward to it in some respects, but in some respects you say, well, what next?
So operating Base Cecilia, it's a community center in Colesville where we provide services for veterans and their families who are in crisis.
If they're experiencing homelessness, the service that we can provide, maybe helping them get into a new house or a temporary house or apartment. Parenting classes, transportation services, furniture banks, anything, to help them out.
I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing, but I know that Regina Chaley is available if I should want to live there, and the Villa St. Joseph is available. And they offer great services to a priest and great support.
When I decided to come to Temple, my mom mentioned that they had a Newman Center there. The Newman Center was just here when I decided that I wanted to, come back to it. It's great because it's this safe place that we can come to talk about our faith and to grow in our faith, and the community here is amazing. I just realized this is where I want to be on campus, is the Newman Center.
I had 4 birth children in 7 years, so we were really very, very blessed. And we have 4 adopted with what people consider significant special needs. I really wish more parents would look at St. Lucy's as an option and Archbishop Ryan for the kids who are deaf, because it's a wonderful blessing for them. They give every potential possibility for the kids to have the best education, and you can't find that out there in the regular education system.
It means we need economic redevelopment so they can feed themselves one day. They need education and medical assistance sometimes. It seems massive, it seems impossible to meet. But if we want to say that we love these people and we serve these works of mercy because we love Christ and we see Christ in them, then that's the outcome that matters. Have we helped them live a truly human life with the dignity they deserve?
So what Catholic Charities does is at least they provide some options for us, which is a great help, to know that it's there.
You realize, I guess, more than ever, the arm of the church, that the church is not just priests. There are so many people in Catholic Charities who are doing so much for the people.
Thank God for the people who respond year after year.
We're committed to this new vision of how we reach out to the poor and how we help them.
You may not be able to give a large amount, but you may be able to give something, and it makes a tremendous difference to help the children with special needs, to help those who are quite literally the least of us. But then what happens is their blessing fills our lives.
I thank you for your past support, but this increased need compels me to ask more of you than ever before. So in the words of Pope Francis, what about you? Please support the Catholic Charities appeal as we create a new vision for the Church in Philadelphia.